back to the Rosevere YouTube channel. We're in Broughton Street today. We've been filming all of our videos in Clark, but it's so nice and sunny over in Broughton Street, so I took a special trip over to this branch to visit Adam at work.
We're having a run of gorgeous weather in Edinburgh at the moment.
Spring has officially sprung and we are buzzing about it. It's lovely and warm. So today we're going to talk about Mother's Day teas, as it's Mother's Day on Sunday, if you hadn't forgotten. So we're going to have some sort of feminine energy, mothers themed teas. We've got some teas that have like women's names in the titles and things, so things that you could maybe get for your mum for Sunday. Okay, so we are actually drinking Lady Mary.
Yeah.
That is this one here. It's Lady Mary Grey. So do you want to tell us about Lady Mary while we're drinking it?
It's a very sophisticated Earl Grey. It's got very high quality tea leaves. There's Darjeeling, there's Keeman, and you've got the bergamot oil, the Italian bergamot oil, and of course orange peel. That's the secret of Lady Mary Grey as opposed to regular Earl Grey.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's very popular as well. I mean, all of the Earl Greys are popular because that's the kind of thing, like once you've tried breakfast tea, Earl Grey tends to be like the next step in an exploration of like standard kind of classic teas.
Yeah, and if you're looking for an Earl Grey, but maybe a little bit lighter, a little bit more sophisticated, this could be the one.
Yeah, and speaking of classics, we have the Queen's Breakfast, obviously very complimentary if we want to, you know, call our mum our queen of the house on Mother's Day. Do you want to tell us about that blend?
So this is a very unusual breakfast because almost every breakfast tea has Assam in it, which makes it strong. The Assam tea from India. This is a breakfast tea with no Assam. It's just aromatic. There's Ceylon, there's Darjeeling. It's lighter, it's more aromatic. A breakfast tea fit for a queen.
Yeah, definitely. You could take that with your with a breakfast in bed and serve it to your mom. That would be really cute.
Yeah.
Do you suggest that people drink that with milk or no?
Do you know, it works. It works with milk, but it also works very well without.
Yeah, because it's nice and light and smooth.
Yeah.
So we're kind of splitting these into three categories. We've had two classics. We're gonna do some flowery options now because, you know, you may have gotten a bouquet of flowers for your mum, if you like her. So we've got two options here that can go along with your bouquet of flowers on the day of celebrating your mother. So first off, do you want to tell us about Violet Petal?
Violet Petal. This is going to take you back to childhood memories of Parma Violet Sweets. It's one of the tins in the shop which I enjoy opening the most. It just fills the shop with the aroma of violet. It's incredible. I
always find when I've just made pouches of Violet Petal, if somebody comes in the next 10 minutes, they'll be like, oh, what smells amazing. I'm like, yeah, I'll just open this tin again and you should, so that's a good one. It's very popular as well. Yeah. As is the rose tea.
Rose tea,
lovely and classic.
So Chinese black tea and rose petals, just great. Sort of
very reminiscent of Turkish Delight.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. Really is actually.
With those ones, milk or no milk? Thoughts?
Personally, I don't put milk, but lots of our customers do.
Yeah. I find personally the Violet Petal one I would have without. Rose, sometimes I would add it just because it's like a rose cream kind of flavor that you get when you have a bit of the added like sweetness. So up to your mom, I guess. So the next category, the third category I suppose, would be wild card type stuff, like slightly more unusual. We've got Jasmine Pearls. So this is one of 3 jasmine teas that we've got. It's my personal favorite. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the jasmine infusing process that happens with those teas?
Well, jasmine tea is the most natural scented tea. Just involves putting jasmine flowers next to a high quality tea. And the flavour the scent naturally travels between the flowers and the tea. Happens overnight, the flowers open up, the scent moves across invisibly, and in the morning all of the flowers are gathered up and thrown away. And then the next night, same process happens, and that process is repeated 5 times. So you've used an enormous amount of jasmine flowers, and all of that flavour has gone into the tea.
And then with jasmine pearls, they're rolled up
Yes.
into sort of little ball shapes.
And that makes it so easy to make a cup, and it'd be great if you've got a glass cup or a little glass teapot.
Yeah.
Just throw a few into the water.
And they unfurl,
Yeah.
which is very aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, so there's the white jasmine silver needles, and the jasmine blossom as well, but the jasmine pearls is a nice sort of luxury option.
Yeah.
Very special. You never know, I mean, maybe your mum is called Jasmine, maybe she's a big fan of Princess Jasmine from Aladdin, I don't know. So it's a lovely delicate tea that maybe your mum can enjoy in the afternoon kind of thing, and then re-infuse it through the evening.
Absolutely.
And it lasts a while, so she can enjoy that on her special day. So the final tea that we wanted to talk about is a really amazing oolong. This is Iron Goddess, and of course we want to impart our mothers with goddess energy on Mother's Day. We are celebrating them. Do you want to tell us about Iron Goddess?
Well, it's one of the most famous teas in China. It's known as Ti Kuan Yin in China. Iron Goddess of Mercy, and there's a legend attached to it with different variations of a legend. One I prefer is there's a devout tea farmer who comes across a rundown building, and it works out that it's a temple, and he's devout, so he repairs the temple so that it looks great. And his reward from the Iron Goddess of Mercy is to find a tea bush, and that tea bush will provide for himself and his family and the whole village. And it's a wonderful tea. Taste notes are so complex. It's flowery, it's buttery, it's everything, and it lasts through many infusions. You can be drinking the 3rd infusion and you think it's as good as the first one was.
Yeah, really special one. And maybe if your mum hasn't tried like a huge selection of different things, it could be a nice interesting one to go for.
Yeah, I mean, if she already drinks green tea, say, and you'd want to give her something special that she would like, it's a next stage. It's a next step.
Because we did do a video about oolong teas, but if you haven't seen that, then there are different variations of sort of from green to black kind of things where they are in between on the scale.
Yes.
And Iron Goddess is pretty close to green.
It's closer to green, but it's not grassy. It's unique actually. It's uniquely wonderful.
Yeah. All right, so that was 6 options that we would personally recommend for Mother's Day, but obviously there are 200 here, so if those didn't sound like exactly what your mom would drink, then there are many other choices. You can check out our website, or you can come in if you're a local to Edinburgh and come and shop and see what she might like. We also do gift vouchers
We
as
do
well.
gift vouchers, yes.
So if you have absolutely no idea what your mum would drink, then you can let her buy it for herself. So there's all sorts of options there. But thank you very much for watching.
Thanks very much for watching, and also thank you to all the people who come in the shops and say that they're actually watching the videos. It's great.
Yeah, it's really nice to hear from people that they're actually that we're not making these just for ourselves. But yeah, see you in the next video. We're going to be talking.
See you in the next one.
We're going to be talking about sticky rice pu'er next time.
Yes.
Very exciting.
And it really tastes like sticky rice.
It does. And we'll talk about all of our pu'er collection probably next week or so.
Yeah.
All right.